Yo guys, welcome back to Cryptoria. Today I'm going to be covering Gala, but before I do, I'll appreciate if you like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, let's get into this video. So what is Gala Games? I have jumped over onto the website where it does explain what this is. Making blockchain games you actually want to play. Going down to our principles, fun first. We believe the blockchain should be invisible in our games. We use simple game mechanisms that all players can enjoy, whether or not they consider themselves to be blockchain pros. Going down to here where it does say owned by players, players get to truly own what they win in our games. If you earn or win a magical sword on Gala game platform, it is yours. Your items and any inherited status is a verifiable asset on the blockchain, and you can trade to any other person or play within the game. So guys, whatever you win, you get to keep as well, and also obviously you can keep or you can sell on towards other players as well. So the community rules: we don't develop games in a vacuum. We constantly engage and test assumptions with our Discord community. We'll build alongside a vocal community whose input shapes the direction in each game's design takes. So you get a part of this as well. Join their Discord guys and you get to have a part in terms of how you want the games to be installed and to be played as well. Powered by the people, everything within Gala Games network depends on the player's own node ecosystem. The Gala network is supported by users just like you who operate Gala nodes from their home computers. So get yours today as well. I will show you how to get that put in later as well. So as you guys can see, more than 8,000 player run nodes power on the ecosystem. So that's how it works. In terms of the news as well, guys, you can go and check out this as well. In terms of the price, guys, I have jumped onto CoinMarket. As you guys can see, they're doing really well at the moment, currently in the top 250, 246 at the moment. I will be going with the website in a bit as well. Currently the price not doing too bad. It is down 6% of the last 24 hours, currently circling just underneath that 5p mark. Current market cap is just over that 310 million, and circulating volume is over 102 million. As you guys can see, in terms of price, it did surge all the way up to that 3p mark back in the early 2021. It then dipped all the way back down to under a penny. So hopefully some of you guys did pick up then. As you guys can see, it did do a massive surge recently, in fact towards that 8 cent mark around there. In terms of where you guys can buy it, best place probably being on Binance, but you guys could pick up and Gate.io or KuCoin. So guys, I will be jumping over onto the website now. So guys, I've jumped over onto the Gala Games website where you guys can see it's pretty nice in terms of where it's laid out. As you guys can see, it's very clear in terms of what you get to see. So as you guys can see in the top here is where all these games are listed. As you guys can see, Echoes of Empire, Miranda's and so on. So there is a whole bunch of games you guys can go and play now and earn Gala tokens as well. So as you guys can see, I'm not really doing that well. Currently got 0. So as you guys can see, I did open up this account fairly recently, and as you guys can see in my games, I was playing Townstar early today. But that is how you guys get to play. So obviously you get to click on play now and you'll be able to play and be able to earn your Gala tokens as well. But as you guys can see, in terms of recent drops as well, you'll be able to actually buy these tokens and these NFTs as well, as you guys can see. So for example, this one, Mr. Puddles, you'll be able to pick it up for 2,236 Gala tokens. So as you guys can see, there's 15,000 available. There is 11,000 left. So guys, go ahead and check this out as well if you guys think it's a valuable asset within your portfolio as well. And as you guys can see, here are all the games that's already implemented. As I said before, Miranda's, Spider Tank, Townstar, Fortified and Echoes of Empire. So that is pretty much the gist of it. In terms of what I did mention before, guys, the Gala nodes, as you guys can see, open up opportunities to receive rewards at Gala, limited edition NFTs, and the chance to help the Gala Games ecosystem grow. So guys, go check that out as well. As you guys can see, total Gala earned in terms of since 16th of September has been over 8 million. So that's huge amount of distribution that's actually been implemented. So go ahead and check this out as well, guys. It is a big thing to be part of and it will help the ecosystem grow as well. So guys, I will be jumping onto the price analysis now. So guys, yes, whatever's been waiting for, the price analysis. Guys, I have jumped onto Gate.io just because it does illustrate data back since early this year as well. As you guys can see, it has been all the way down here in terms of weekly. So as you guys can see, back in the start of the month, it was surging all the way up to around that 3 cent mark. So as you guys can see over there, it did surge up to around that 3 cent mark and then dipped all the way back down towards that 50% fib level, as you guys can see, around that 2 penny mark, and it did create that perfect level of support around that 50% fib retracement, and it did surge all the way back up to around that 200% level over here, around that 8 cent mark. So as you guys can see, if you did pick up when the support was picked up, it will be much more easier to pick up on the daily. As you guys can see, jumping over onto the daily, you could have picked it up around this region around here, around last week or a couple of weeks ago. If you did pick up then, it would have been amazing. As you guys can see, it did that perfect retracement back to that 50% level, and it went all the way up, surging past that 1.27 level, past that 1.141 level as well, and did do a perfect fib retracement. So guys, just expect a retracement back down towards these levels here before creating level of supports and going back up towards those highs as well. So guys, jumping onto the 4-hour time frame, as you guys can see, I did mark out that high around that 8 penny mark, as you guys can see, and that low when that surge did happen around that 2 pennies. So if you did pick up around that support level, as I mentioned, you would have made substantial gains around that 300% level. So that is huge. So hopefully you guys did pick up and might have took some profits out there as well, just because as you guys can see, is retracing back down. Jumping onto the 1 hour, guys, as you guys can see, I marked out that resistance level around here, around that 7 penny mark. As you guys can see, I did mark out that resistance level, and at the moment, as you guys can see, it is a downward facing channel at the moment. It has been bouncing within this range for quite some time. So at the moment, the price is circling around that 4 penny mark. It does seem to be creating a very strong level of support around here. As you guys can see, multiple supports around here. So what I see price doing at the moment is either testing that support again before rejecting it, and then passing this trend line before creating a level of support around where the price is at the moment before surging back up to these highs initially, or what it might do is completely break that support and retest this trend line around here before creating level of supports and going back up towards that trend line, breaking it, creating level of support again, and then going back up towards those highs again is where I see price going. But of course guys, might be a potential downside as well. If it doesn't obey this sort of downward channel, it might completely break and go towards those 2 cent lows again. So that is the sort of 3 outcomes you should look out for: either break towards these trend lines going towards those highs over here, or completely break down and go towards that 2 penny mark is where I see price going at the moment, guys. But as you guys can see, in terms of long term, guys, it has played out really well, especially if you picked up here, you know, start of last month or so. If you picked up around under a penny mark, you would have made massive gains at the moment, guys. If I draw it out here, as you guys can see, you would have made around a 3,000% gain at the moment. As you guys can see, a 3,000% gain if you pick this up just last month, guys. So if you did pick up last month, congrats, a huge congrats, guys. Hope you did take some profits and along the way as well. But if you're holding, guys, I do see at least a retracement back up to these highs here, around here, just to fill this gap. As you guys can see, it has been a massive retracement back. So that is where I see price going, guys, in terms of long term and in terms of short term as well, guys. So guys, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on bell notification for all future videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.